Hello, good afternoon. I have a lesson to share with you today, and I tried to do it on Facebook Live, but for some reason, Facebook kept kicking me off. So I'm going to send you a YouTube video instead. So the lesson that I have to share with you today is about eye primer. So yesterday, I did a presentation using these colors. This is Emerald Noir, and the colors are Hazelnut for my eyelid, and the Emerald Noir on the crease orbital bone, and then Biscotti underneath the eyebrow. And I created that look in the morning, and throughout the day, I didn't touch it up or check it, but in the evening when it was time for me to do the presentation, I checked my eyeshadow and it was creased. So I had to take a brush and work on it and thinking, wait a minute, my eyeshadow doesn't crease. Why is my eyeshadow creased? So one of the lessons here is that no matter how long we live, we always have something to learn. So what I learned and what I want to share with you today is eye primer. So we have an eye primer that Mary Kay has had for a long time, and it does two wonderful things. It makes your eyeshadow stay all day without creasing, no creases, and it makes the color intense throughout the day as it was when you put it on. So you know how sometimes your eyeshadow fades, not if you're using a primer, but I don't use this primer. I use Mary Kay's liquid eyeshadow, and the liquid eyeshadow acts as a primer as well as a beautiful color. So I put this light beam on my lid. Can you tell that it's on my lid? And then sometimes, and then I take a brush and I blend it up onto the orbital bone. And sometimes I use the meteor shower, and both of these create a primer. And so then whether I use meteor shower or like I have used today, which is moss, I like to use moss or something flat oftentimes because the shiny does tend to accentuate one's lines if one has lines. And the older we get, unfortunately, the more lines appear, and we don't want to put anything shiny on lines because it really accentuates them. So I'm transitioning more and more into flat shadows, except for on the lid where the lines don't happen. So what I'll do is, let me repeat, I'll put the light beam on my lid, then take a brush and blend it up onto the orbital bone. And then I follow with the other shadow. So if I did not use these, then what I should use is this. If you do not use a liquid shadow, then I recommend that you use the Mary Kay's eye primer. Just a little dab on your eyelids, and your eyeshadow is going to look like at night what it looked like in the morning. And don't you want that? Don't you want that look? You don't want creases. You don't want creases. So that said, that is my lesson for the day, and I hope that you will benefit from it. And if you don't have the the eye primer, then I recommend you get it. And I also recommend that you try our liquid eyeshadow. I love this light beam. So, you know, back in the day when I was doing a Facebook Live every week, I always ended it with a hat because, you know, I'm a hat lady. And I feel like hats are prissy, and hats make us look prissy. So let me end our presentation today with a hat, and I've chose this leopard because it goes along with my necklace. So you folks have a good day, and I look forward to hearing your comments when you see this on YouTube video on our Mary Kay Facebook page. Bye now.